Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
Cause every robot I've ever seen is ugly.
Hello world, I'm Chris Pirillo, and you're watching another episode of CPU, which is short for Chris Pirillo. You decide what the U is short for, because the only U I really care about is you. What are robots good for, aside from stealing old people's medicine? Would you much prefer a robot that spurs on creativity and fun? Meet the Ozobot, sent to me on review. As you can likely see, it's a very small robot, likely the smallest robot I've ever held in my hands, as opposed to the smallest robot I've ever held elsewhere on my body. Here's its container. I unboxed it just off camera. That wasn't the exciting part. The exciting part is seeing this thing in action. An Ozobot is described as the game piece with brains, which apparently I left in the other room as I forgot to trim my nails. Ignore my hygiene, please, and let's focus on the product, huh? Enjoy social, creative, strategy, chance, race, or music games, either on your tablet or on an analog sheet of paper. When you open up the container, it comes with 1 billion sheets of paper, all of which I believe are important, including this card, which is your calibration sheet. After it's charged by way of a micro USB cable, which happens to be included, we hold the button down on the side until the light blinks white, and then we set it on the calibration card until it turns green. Look at the Ozobot, she's calibrated. Okay, Ozobot, do your thing. It found the track, and now it's following it. And you can see that the track has multiple colors. Well, each color indicates a different type of behavior that the Ozobot must follow. You can make your own tracks, either with a marker or with an application. I'm going to go ahead and scribble out my signature. Okay, Ozobot, follow my signature. There it goes. Really, it was easy for me to do. Didn't take much. And of course, you could use this Ozobot in a variety of situations and create games and puzzles that otherwise would never have been created. In fact, they have official apps and downloadable applications from within the app that you could use at any point in the future. They also included a few examples that I might be able to use to better demonstrate Ozobot, but I don't know if I necessarily have time. More than anything, I wanted to let you know that something like this actually existed. And believe it or not, as much as I may not do a lot of gadget stuff, I love robots. Hello, R2-D2, C-3PO, robots! Let's not forget about Optimus Prime. I'd wear that hoodie today, except I'm really, really hot, and I don't mean in the sexy kind of way. Ever. What I think I like most about Ozobot is it should appeal to both kids and adults. If you ever wanted to get started with programming, you gotta understand logic, and you have to understand what something can do so long as you know how to make that something do the something that you want it to do. Programming. But who said programming had to be boring? You're not likely to create a Facebook killer with an Ozobot or its programming language, but at least you'll have fun with a robot, and you'll never be able to say, I never had fun with a robot. If there's one skill I hope my daughter masters, it's deductive reasoning, and something like the Ozobot may very well help. That's something that I think everybody needs. Critical thinking skills with deductive reasoning. Be more intelligent, or, stay ignorant, like half the internet. But not the people who are watching me right now. You're intelligent. How would you use your Ozobot? And do you know of any other robots we can welcome into our family here? Let me know. But at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices.